This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Acting Commissioner addresses confrontation. Minister calls for strong national security. And school fee promotion concludes. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rema. Thank you for joining us. Following footage circulated online that seemed like a confrontation between members of Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary and the Correctional Services, Acting Commissioner for Correctional Services Bernard Napo called a press conference today to address this. Napo says this has nothing to do with the fighting for power in the institution, but an internal disciplinary issue which involved his officers at Bomana Prison and the abuse of firearms.
According to Commissioner Napo, 4 correctional service officers stationed at Bomana Prison allegedly removed CS-issued firearms from the facility and were en route to Gereu. Upon receiving this intelligence, the acting commissioner stated that he ordered a team of officers to intercept the 4 individuals. While the team successfully located them in the Gereu area, members of the police force intervened, leading to the arrest of all 20 correctional service officers who had been deployed to apprehend their colleagues.
Who authorized them to get the firearm? That will establish. So for me as the commissioner, I have every right under the sun, under CS Act, to issue instruction to. When I heard that my officers were locked in there, I had to go to Wagani. And I spoke to Metsu, what's going on there? And then he said he'll release them. But then later on he didn't release them. So I had to, drive there to Wagani.
Napo says the CS officers are currently being held at the Waigani police station, while the 4 officers originally intercepted remain at large.
Up to now, as I speak, I think they're still there, the Commissioner of Police and Metsup, plus other senior officers are addressing them. So we don't surrender, listen to the police, and obey them. So being a leader, I have to, respond where things can able to, settle issues. What are the breach? The issue is settled, but like I've said,
the acting commissioner further cleared the air on speculations. He says the incident has nothing to do with his self-interest of hanging on to power as commissioner.
I want to stress here that if there was an appointment and if someone has been appointed to replace me, I am willing to work under him or her.
Meanwhile, the Office of the Commissioner of Police said in a statement that police have detained 20 correctional service personnel following a disorderly conduct incident overnight. According to the police, the arrested CS personnel are being charged in relation to the illegal discharge of firearms, assault and making threats against other personnel and their families. The police said the situation began with confrontation at CS Barracks and moved to a residence in NCD where the arrests were made. Police are opposing bail and the matter will now be processed through the court, and CS disciplinary action will be proceed along criminal charges. Minister for Police John Punari says he has been briefed on the matter and is extremely disappointed at the reported conduct by CS personnel and said this must be dealt with in no uncertain terms. Pakatambu, National EMTV News.
The member for Abao raised serious concerns over the increased use of illicit substances among youths in Papua New Guinea due to a rise in the involvement of transnational cartel, smuggling and distribution of drugs in the country.
The member for Abao, Sir Pukatemu, raised serious concerns over the increased use of illicit substances among youths in Papua New Guinea due to a rise in the involvement of transnational cartel and local facilitators who are actively smuggling and distributing illegal drugs across Papua New Guinea.
Greatly concerned, Deputy Speaker, that there is an increasing rise of the use of these hard drugs, particularly methamphetamine, cocaine, and heroin. And I think we are now being claimed from passing from being a major transit to now warehousing some of these serious illicit drugs in our country.
He asked the questions in reference to an announcement made previously by the police commissioner concerning a ton of illicit drug found in the country.
With the Deputy Commissioner of Police announcing that there is 3 tons of illicit drug stockpile in the country waiting to be shipped, can the Minister advise the House?
Recognizing the importance of National Narcotic Bureau and the police narcotic units, Sepukatemo asked if these agencies are operational and how much funding has been allocated to strengthen their work.
Is the National Drug Enforcement Agency and the narcotic unit working? How much has been funded for the last 5 years? I understand that this important unit has not been funded well, and therefore
the Minister for Police, Sir John Pundari, responded, stating that the questions deserve detailed answers. Transnational crimes continue to increase, and it calls for all agencies and parties to stand strong in order to combat this issue.
And therefore, the importance of these questions that deserve detailed answers. Standing our guard, Mr. Speaker, all border agencies of the state, together with the police, its transnational crime unit, police intelligence unit, and that of our National Intelligence Organization.
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
Organized crime involving the smuggling and distribution of illicit drugs has become widespread throughout the country. Papua New Guinea is now a marketplace for illicit substances like methamphetamine and other dangerous drugs. Highlighting this issue, the police minister called for increased cooperation and stronger national security.
While responding to concerns raised on transnational crime and substance abuse in the country, the Minister for Police, Sir John Pundari, said Papua New Guinea is becoming a marketplace for illicit substances.
These criminals have already penetrated through maybe insider threats and the gaps that we have created ourselves. They have used our country as a transit point, and the concerning part is the fact that these drugs have found a marketing place in our country, and that is that should concern every one of us. And
Sir Pundari said that he had just returned from a transnational crime summit for the Pacific region and informed the Parliament about the importance of the summit.
Inaugural transnational crime summit of all the police ministers of the Pacific region, and I'm glad to inform the House that our Pacific police chiefs or commissioners of police have now, in a very special way, are coming together to be able to sharing information and intelligence, and as a region to protecting the borders of our region. But Mr. Speaker,
Minister Pundari further noted that the country has to stand in solidarity to avoid being a weak link and victim of transnational crime in the Pacific region.
Not strong enough. If nationally, if we don't stand our guard, we become the weakest link into our Pacific region insofar as narcotics and drugs are concerned, from the Americas seeking markets in Asia or Australia, or from Asia seeking markets in Australia. Or look at these people who have no respect for our sovereignty and our country. And
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
The member for Karamui Nomane, Francis Alua, raised a question without notice in Parliament sitting yesterday concerning over 2,000 recent graduates from various teacher training institutions across the country that are still unemployed after graduating in 2025.
Over 2,000 recent graduates from teacher training institutions across the country have not taken up teaching positions and are still waiting. The member for Karamui Nomane, Francis Alua, raised this concern during the recent Parliament sitting.
This concerns the fate of 2,000 plus students all over the country who have graduated from teacher training institutions, including the premier university that teaches that provides teacher training for teachers to be taught in schools all over the country.
Noting that the Department of Education had issued a notice concerning students graduating with less than 2.8 GPA, Alua said this has affected most of the students.
I understand there's a notice issued by the Education Department that any students with GPA, grade point average, below 2.8 will not be allowed to graduate. Mr. Deputy Speaker, that consequently affected the fate of these 2,000 plus students.
He further asked the Minister for Department of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology to explain the department's response to this issue.
The Minister informs this House and, of course, the people of this country as to what his department is doing to address this issue.
In response, the minister in charge of DHEST, Kinoka Feo, said reports will be provided in the next Parliament sitting.
Questions. I will have to get a report, so I'll ask the member for Karamui to give me in writing the question, and I will respond to that to him directly and hopefully in the next sitting. Thank you.
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
Pacific Industries Limited, through its iconic Vita Juice brand, today celebrated the successful conclusion of its Winning School Fee Support National Consumer Promotion, awarding 24,000 kina in school fee support to lucky consumers across Papua New Guinea.
Final draw events were successfully conducted today in Port Moresby, Lae and Mount Hagen, where consumers, retail partners and members of the public gathered to witness the selection of winners and participate in promotional activities hosted by the Vita team. A total of 24,000 kina in prizes was awarded. The first prize winner received 3,000 kina, the second prize winner received 2,000 kina, and third prize winner received 1,000 kina, along with other consolation prizes. Speaking to this newsroom, Pacific Industries Limited PepsiCo brand manager Dennis Giri provided an overview of the promotion.
So the idea of us coming up with this Vita Winning School Fee Support promotion, we saw that basically Vita being in the country for over 40 years, almost 50 years, so Pacific Industries has distributed Vita since 1979. And it's been part of the community for generations. Obviously, I drank it as a child growing up. And
brand manager Giri said the promotion reflects Vita's ongoing commitment to supporting Papua New Guinea communities through meaningful and rewarding initiatives.
With the economy and the situation currently it's faced around the world, and especially for us in country, we wanted to support the community with school fee support, basically because it's in the middle of the school year and it's not in the beginning. So that was the whole idea for Vita, supporting the community that it's been present in and selling for the last 50 years. Yeah.
Jonathan Sibona, National, EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Pacific Industries Limited says it is looking forward to introducing more customer-focused promotions in the future following the successful conclusion of its Winning School Fee promotion today.
Now these three winners, we will call their
The company described the campaign as a major success, providing much-needed financial assistance to families and expressing its commitment to delivering more similar promotions in the future. PepsiCo brand manager Dennis Giri said the positive response from customers have encouraged the company to explore more initiatives that provide meaningful benefits to consumer and communities.
Definitely you'll see more of Vita activities and activations and events coming up throughout the year. We've been home-based in Rabaul, which is our home factory, and we'd like to go across the regions in NGI mostly, where we're basically based at, and then throughout the country, and continue Vita Juice as a brand that supports community and young people and health, and continue with the development of the country.
Reflecting on Pacific Industries Limited history of promotions, Giri thanked consumers for their overwhelming participation and support throughout the promotion period.
So Vita has been here for a while. Definitely we have run promotions before. We haven't in the last 2 years, so the last promotion Vita had was in 2023. So since then, this is the first since 23. Yeah.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with more local stories. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains,
Traditions pass generation to generation.
the sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
You're watching National EMTV News. The National Department of Education and the Small and Medium Enterprises Corporation have renewed their existing partnership by signing a Memorandum of Understanding today. The renewed partnership aims to advance entrepreneurship education and business skills development through the generic Know About Business program in technical and vocational education and training institutions, technical high schools, and technical secondary schools throughout Papua New Guinea.
If the students did not migrate or graduate into a tertiary upper, level of education into tertiary, they can have this necessary business startup skills so that they can be able to use it when they exit. And that has been our focus and has been our objective.
Mr. Ralda emphasized that incorporating the Know About Business program into the education system will help build an entrepreneurial mindset among young people and equip them with practical business skills.
Incorporate this program into the main stream education system, the KB Entrepreneurship Know About Business program into the mainstream education system. We will be able to build a entrepreneurship mindset or
Secretary for Education Dr. Uke Kombra said one of the key challenges facing the country is empowering young people with the skills and knowledge needed to create opportunities for themselves.
We have to empower our youth. If we don't empower them with the skills and knowledge, our country will not advance and we will not achieve what we hear from the government of achieving a 200 million billion kina economy. That cannot be achieved unless, as the managing director has rightly put, until we empower the young people.
Dr. Kombra said the renewed partnership will support the implementation of the Know About Business program within the education system, helping students gain a better understanding of entrepreneurship and small business development.
To create a subject that will allow for our students to have that subject. And we have also moved Tibet curriculum away from the operation side to the curriculum division so that they work together for functions. So there we have an opportunity now to have institutionalize the KB curriculum into the financial literacy curriculum or subject, and then make sure that it is developed and is implemented right through the school system.
A fight escalated between students around 7 a.m. today at Paglum Secondary School in the Mulbaya-Lumisa district of Western Highlands Province, but a prompt response from police successfully brought the situation under control. At around 7 a.m. this morning, a fight broke out between students from Paglum Secondary. In an exclusive interview with EMTV, the principal for Paglum Secondary, Sens Vitus, explained how the incident unfolded.
It happened by surprise. In the morning, there was a little fire at the dormitory, and with the anxiety that is in the students' mind with maybe the previous encounter that we had, they may have their own thoughts about what has happened. So
he said the fight happened within the school grounds, involving students clashing among themselves.
Someone started shouting that there's a dome on fire, but it actually wasn't on fire. And that prompted those who were in the classroom to come out, and they were running among themselves, and they don't know who is fighting who. But the day was disrupted. Though there may be some labeling as people from that particular region fighting with that other regions, I would dispute that, because it happened in the school. And it's an incident that happened in the school where all students are classified as...
Also present at the school was the Provincial Police Commander for Western Highlands Province, Chief Superintendent John Sagom, who said that as soon as they received calls from the mission team, police officers were dispatched to Paglum. PPC Sagom noted that the situation was tense, but heavy police presence quickly restored order and brought the situation under control.
Will be any action to be taken? We will assess this one, and then we will make sure that we will do our investigation, and if there is anyone involved, we will call everybody in for questioning. So that's basically what we are here now. We are on the ground, and I would want to appeal to all the parents. This is Papua New Guinea coming here to attend Paglum Secondary School. If they're watching in the country, the police are on the ground to give confidence that we are in control of the situation now at the moment.
He added that police will investigate the matter thoroughly to get to the bottom of it. According to the hospital reports, no deaths were recorded. 3 boys sustained major injuries, with one awaiting a CT scan. 2 students were treated and discharged, while others with minor injuries received treatment and were sent home. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen. Meanwhile, classes for Paglum Secondary School have been suspended for an indefinite period, according to the school principal. Due to the incident and students sustaining injuries, the school has been suspended for an indefinite period.
Also, leads like we are suspending school prematurely earlier in week 9. Week 10 is the last week. They might come back. We'll put up notices for them to return after we contain the situation. That will be somewhere around early July.
Mr. Vitu said school was suspended early, even though there is still a week left before the end of Term 2.
Our school is suspended indefinitely. We are coming towards the end of Term 2. Fortunately, we have done most of our exams. Teachers are looking at putting marks together and producing reports and all that, but they can always come back when the situation drops and they get their reports.
Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagum said while the school is on suspension, they will investigate the root cause of today's incident.
Properly managed. We've spoken to the principal here at Paglum Secondary School as well with the teachers. So at this point in time, the school will be temporarily suspended indefinitely, and the police will do their work to try and establish the cause of this fight, and if there will be any action to be taken.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen. The Electoral Boundaries Commission team, led by Electoral Commissioner Margaret Vagi, visited Imbongo District in Southern Highlands Province to verify and confirm the proposed land boundaries for the Mendi Central and Imbongo electorates ahead of the 2027 National General Election.
The delegation was welcomed by Imbongo District Chief Executive Officer Paul Kereme, Southern Highlands Provincial Administrator David Kelma, Provincial Election Managers Grace Wong, and other provincial leaders. Acting Electoral Commissioner Margaret Vagi thanked the people and leaders of Southern Highlands for their hospitality and support. Ms. Vagi said 6 new electorates had been approved following the EBC review process and were being prepared for implementation in the 2027 National General Election. She said the Commission has completed a review process on the 3 electorates and Mendi Central is the 4th. Ms. Vagi said this is to ensure everything is done according to the law.
So the rules are very important to have in this new electorate. So going out today, done by the PNGAC under the election manager. I guess PA, you have had your PEAC meeting on the role that needs to be done as soon as possible. There's 3 phases to it.
Electoral Boundaries Commissioner Francis Kaugerua said the visit was aimed at implementing the boundary changes approved by Parliament in March 2022. Mr. Kaugerua said the Commission will obtain GPS coordinates to accurately establish and formalize the boundaries. He said Lower Mendi LLG and Mendi Urban LLG would form the proposed Mendi Central Electorate following decisions made during consultations.
So, Ustad, Councillor you in Isla seat. You Councillor blow Lower Mendi LLG. You know blow Aya. Those 5 votes are no longer in Aya. It's legally now established in Lower Mendi underneath non-nuclear Mendi Central.
District CEO Mr. Kereme commended Ms. Vagi and her team for progressing the boundary review exercise and called on the people of Southern Islands to work together to ensure peaceful elections.
And it's very tough and challenging for election manager to make critical decisions, and in such situations, very firm, aggressive men could stand up on this kind of situations, but maybe God standing is always right. But easy is that we made.
Meanwhile, the 6 new electorates that were approved by EBC are Motu Koitabu, splitting from Mosby Northwest, Baniara detaching from Alotau, Middle Sipik detaching from Angoram, Anglim separating from Anglim South Wagi, Baining splitting from Gazelle, and Mendi Central splitting from Imbongu. Pakatambua National MTV News.
The University of Goroka will officially open its new Central Administration Block and Student Forum building next month, marking a significant milestone in the university's ongoing infrastructure development program.
UOG Vice Chancellor Dr. Teng Waninga said the development is part of the university's long-term commitment to improving administrative efficiency, enhancing student services and providing modern learning and engagement spaces for the academic community.
The knowledge and the skills and the programs that we develop must be meeting the marketable demands of this country.
He said the Central Administration Block is expected to reduce delays and strengthen service delivery across the institution. The Student Forum building will serve as a dedicated space for student leadership activities, meetings, and campus discussions. It is also expected to support student organizations, clubs, and representatives' body in carrying out their roles more effectively. The Vice Chancellor said the project reflects the university's vision of building a modern, responsive learning environment that meets the needs of the students and staff.
I always had a vision, and I always believe that teacher training, quality teacher training that we give to our teachers will always change, mold and shape our young people. And in doing so, we will have an educated community to make critical decisions that will determine how PNG, Papua New Guinea, will look like in the future. And
he said the investment in infrastructure demonstrates the university's focus on strengthening academic support systems and improving the overall student experience. Students have welcomed the upcoming opening, describing the new facilities as timely and important for campus life. University leaders said the project is part of broader efforts to upgrade facilities across the campus, with more developments planned in the future to support the university's growth and academic mission. Lorraine Jimal, National MTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund Market Report. The kina closed lower at $0.2287 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2212, 0.3114 Australian dollars, 0.1837 euro, and 35.23 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed lower. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
For the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The National Office for Child and Family Services has launched the document called the National Standards for Out-of-Home Care Centers. The country now has a standard procedure in approving, licensing, regulating and monitoring out-of-home care centers. The National Office of Child and Family Services received technical support from the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, or UNICEF, in piecing this document together. Work on the national standards for out-of-home care centers started in 2020 with various workshops and meetings leading to the launching recently. Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Peter, officially launched the national standards for out-of-home care centers along with the Child Protection, Case Management Standard Operating Procedure and the Good Pillar Choice Information, Education and Communication Materials. Minister Peter said children are important because they hold the country's future in their hands. He emphasized that this is another significant step forward in protecting and promoting the well-being of children. Minister Peter explained that the creation of the national standards for out-of-home care centers is one of the many initiatives to ensure that the welfare of Papua New Guinea children in care centers are improved and strengthened. National Office of Child and Family Services Chief Executive Officer Jerry Wapp said The minimum standard will ensure that things like building structures, cleanliness, hygiene, security and caregiver background are properly verified and approved. The National Volunteer Service has extended its outreach for national professional volunteers in East New Britain Province, following a successful visit and call-out in West New Britain. This marks the second phase of its New Guinea Islands regional outreach, launching its dual call for partner organizations and national professional volunteers in East New Britain Province. This follows a successful collaborative stakeholder awareness session presented by the National Volunteer Service team organized by the East New Britain Tourism Promotion Authority in Kokopo that brought local tourism practitioners, hoteliers, ecotourism site owners and tour guides. This session was widely described by participants as an eye-opener, a clear roadmap for how micro, small and medium tourism enterprises can directly utilize national professional volunteers to enhance corporate sustainability and improve a service standard was presented. While traditionally focused on health, education and agriculture, the NVS regional team's strategic focus on the tourism and hospitality sector in East New Britain directly answers the province's development pillar to position itself as Papua New Guinea's premier tourism hub, a sentiment also shared by the Governor Michael Marum. Speaking on behalf of local operator owner of PNG Tour Guide East New Britain, Dominic Tula noted that the intervention comes at a crucial time when the cruise ship industry, marine-based tourism, and cultural exhibitions like the Binding Fire Dance are expanding rapidly, increasing the demand for world-class hospitality standards. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News. Local tour guides and operators across East New Britain Province have highly commended the National Volunteer Service for its volunteer placement intervention to deploy highly skilled national volunteers specialized in the tourism and hospitality sector to boost the provincial economy. The outreach marks a major step forward in implementing National Executive Council decisions number 220 and 335 of 2025. These directives mandate the NVS to scale up its nationwide footprint to 900 professional volunteers, strategically placing skilled manpower into rural and underserved communities to eliminate service delivery gaps. The visiting NVS team met in a high-level courtesy briefing with East New Britain Governor Michael Marum and Provincial Administrator Levi Mano. The meeting served to reinforce the East New Britain provincial government's strong commitment to collaborating with NVS on targeted socio-economic development efforts. Speaking during the consultations, NVS management highlighted that the provincial partnership will focus on deploying qualified Papua New Guineans into key sectors, including health, education, agriculture and community development, ensuring that knowledge is transferred directly to grassroots communities. This drive in East New Britain closely follows the momentum generated in West New Britain just over a week ago, where groundbreaking steps were taken to establish the NVS NGI Regional Volunteer Academy at Mora Mora Technical School. The NVS team aimed to replicate this strategic synergy in East New Britain, empowering local district development authorities, churches, and non-governmental organizations to utilize volunteers to drive change. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News. The Giapela Cooperative Society of Mumeng LLG in Bulolo, Morobe Province, has launched a cocoa nursery with more than 25,000 cocoa seedlings to be distributed among its members.
The launch was witnessed by Bulolo MP Sam Basil Jr., District Administrator Joe Paru, and agriculture officers from the province and the district. They also launched the rice mill, cocoa fermentary, and potato and bulb onion seedlings for farmers under the cooperative. Basil Jr. committed 50,000 kina and a truck to the cooperative, which will be delivered to the people of Apele this week. The support from the DDA follows 6 agriculture MOUs signed by the Bulolo DDA earlier this year, as it continues to invest in agriculture as a key drive of economic growth and sustainable livelihoods for the people. Basil Jr. said he is encouraged by the progress made by the G Apele Cooperative Society, with its first cocoa sales from January to June is expected to generate between 50,000 kina and 60,000 kina, proving that agriculture can create real income opportunities for rural communities. During the visit, Basil Jr. also announced additional support in the form of 2 new sawmills and the upgrade of the Apele Access Road, which was initially opened under his leadership. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Conservation and Environment Protection Authority has conducted a 2-day compliance monitoring and enforcement program session in Leh.
The session provides a platform for open dialogue between SEPA and key industry stakeholders on SEPA regulatory amendments, compliance monitoring efforts, institutional reforms, and industry concerns regarding policy implementation. Environment Permitting and Registry Branch Manager at SEPA, Susan Yakip, said the nationwide compliance monitoring and enforcement program was initiated to ensure conservation and environmental protection, as well as SEPA's core mandate, are being carried out.
Some of the beverages companies, the ones are operating along the roadside, sawmill, mini sawmill operating without environment permit. We went and served them notices.
Yakip said SEPA is committed to strengthening partnerships with industry to improve environmental performance nationwide, stating that informing key stakeholders is important because there are new amendments in place and businesses must have a permit.
Amended the regulations on environment prescribed activities regulation. Now it's Amendment 2026, and we also amended the environment permits regulation, so it's now called Environment Permits Regulation 2026.
She explained that the permit conditions issued enable SEPA to carry out inspections on site and on the ground.
It requires them to provide annual environment performance report. They have to report to us on how they're performing, carrying out their due diligence on environment management.
According to SEPA Managing Director Mr. Jude Tukulia, they are liaising with the Leh Chamber of Commerce and Industry to explore the feasibility of establishing a SEPA office in the city to improve accessibility, coordination, and regulatory support for industries operating in the province. He said SEPA would continue its nationwide compliance, monitoring, and enforcement program across the country and remains committed to strengthening partnerships with industry to uphold environmental standards and promote sustainable growth. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
40 years ago, Daytech PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Daytech PNG.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Yes, we're back. And we're back on the search for more stars for Vocal Fusion Season 13. If you've got the voice, then we want to hear it. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13 one-off auditions will be held on Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st of June at the Cosmopolitan. Save the dates. Pick 2 standout songs to audition to, practice, 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 and see you at the Vocal Fusion Season 13 auditions at the Cosmopolitan.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Consistency and strong performances continue to stand out within the SP Hunters squad, with one player receiving special recognition for his efforts this season.
Addressing the media, SP Hunters CEO Scott Barker has praised SP Hunters centre Bruce Bawase as an outstanding player this season. Barker says Bawase has shown commitment, consistency and strong performances throughout the competition, making a valuable contribution to the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Bruce has been a standout. He's been with us a couple of years and through injury and a few other things hasn't got his opportunity, but his mindset's really good, his off-field is very good, and you know he's putting it together on-field. He's one I'm certainly excited to watch, and I know that other teams are watching. I know the Chiefs are watching him closely as well, and I'm just excited to see him go out there every weekend.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Morning Plus has announced the renewal of its silver sponsorship to the Rosso mountain bike race, which will be held in Lae in the coming weeks. Morning Plus team in Lae presented a check of 15,000 kina plus T-shirts to the organizers yesterday.
As part of its commitment to corporate social responsibility, Morning Plus has announced the renewal of its silver sponsorship for the upcoming 2026 Rosso mountain bike race. Morning Plus lending officer Jeffrey Giggle said this partnership reflects the organization's dedication to its core values and the ongoing mission to give back to communities. In addition to the sponsorship, Morning Plus also donated 50 race shirts to kids aged 7 to 9, spreading joy and encouraging young athletes to participate in this event. Mr. Kigil thanked Member for Lae and Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso for having the heart for his people and children by initiating such exciting event. Kigil further thanked Morning Plus management for continuing to trust this event and continuing its partnership with the Lei Rosso team to make it memorable for everyone. Pakatambo at Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat.
From the coast to the mountains.
Traditions pass generation to generation.
The sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
This Thursday on Sports Scene, the Sparrows Netball Club in focus, Kelly to switch codes, Lasiel off to India,
When I go there, I'll give my best.
and we check out the Nest Athletics launch.
It's open, no registration, because we believe dreams are free.
Sports Scene this Thursday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The Candace RLC marking their debut in amazing round of the National Rugby League competition has kicked off strongly, making their way to the top of the ladder after defeating PRK Mendi Muruks over the weekend.
The Candace Rugby League club recorded a 22-14 victory over PRK Mendi Muruks in the final round of Amazing Round at the Santos National Football Stadium on Saturday. Candace crossed for 4 tries through Ames John, Jaden Nuampo, Joseph Martin and Stenza Tandoa, while Charlie Simon added 3 conversions to steer their side to victory. The Muruks remain in the contest through tries from Levi Andrew, Finley Peter and another late try from Andrew, but were unable to match Candace's consistency in attack, with Francis Sam converting just 1 of the 3 attempts. Despite a late push from the Muruks, Candace maintained control to claim an important round 9 win and the cap off an entertaining opening day of the National Rugby League competition Amazing Round action. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
everything all right?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go. Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Hi everyone, I am Anita and you are watching Kids Corner on MTV. The show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress teams for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things, or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on MTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, mostly sunny, then fine to partly cloudy, and Popondetta, partly cloudy with evening showers to rain drizzles.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 10th of June, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.